Business owners Tiffany Ting, owner of Hometown Pokey in Rhode Island, and Brett Almick, who owns 3 grocery stores as well as a liquor store in Minneapolis. So, Brett, I want to go to you first because I think this is fascinating. You own a grocery store. What are you seeing with the buying habits of people who shop with you with rising prices?
Well, Sean, my grocery stores are in Southwest Minnesota, first off, and shopping habits are, in the last probably 2 to 3 months have shifted. We're seeing a much different buying, going more to private label, less on the high-end steaks, more in the middle meats. So they're definitely conscious of what they're buying now and a little more thriftier. We've been seeing inflation not just and shrinkflation, not just in the last 2-3 months, but we've been seeing it for about 2 years in our grocery store. And now with the rising fuel costs, which drives freight, it's getting to the point now where a lot of luxuries that they were able to afford now, they can't afford. So,
and Tiffany, you own a poke restaurant. Tell me about your business and some of the challenges that you're facing.
Yeah, so similarly, we've been experiencing the inflation for the past 2 years, and it's not getting any easier. I think a lot of customers are choosing to either cook at home or just looking at dining out at restaurants as more of a luxury because everything's getting more expensive.
Yeah, no, it's completely getting more expensive. And that was a follow-up question I was going to ask. Are people not coming out as much because they have to save money? They have less disposable income. Brett, to you, are people getting angry? I think you talked about shrinkflation. So what I used to get in a bag of chips, I don't get as much anymore, but I pay the same price. When people are in the store, are they getting angry about getting kind of worked over in the quantity that they get in their packaging?
Well, I don't want to say they're getting angry. live in a small community. Every person that shops in my store, I know on a personal level. So, they know that we're in it together, Yeah. So sometimes it's joking around about it. Other times it's, you do feel their pain. You see what the, when they're leaving, what the dollar amount is. And and as an owner, sometimes you're embarrassed about that. But, I'm on that fine line as a business owner. Like, I have to sell this stuff, but I also have to make money to make sure the business still stays alive because the small towns we live in, the grocery store is a vital part of our small town, and the grocery store needs to stay open. So unfortunately, we're stuck in a spot now where as the prices rise, the retail prices have to go with it.
Yeah, Tiffany and Brett, you're both in a situation where you manage your own families and finances and deal with inflation yourselves. But then on the business front, you're dealing with the trials and tribulations of inflation as you're trying to bring customers into your businesses. I want to thank you both for sharing your stories and giving some better insight to us as we try to tell politicians maybe how they can fix this problem. I appreciate it.